Welcome, Amakhosi Network. Welcome to the channel, guys. Welcome to those who are new to the channel, and welcome to those who are regular viewers, guys. Welcome. Please subscribe to the channel. Subscribe is the most important thing, guys. Subscribe, press that button and subscribe, and yeah, like and comment. But yeah, guys, today we're chatting about Njabulo Blom, what he said about Kaizer Chiefs. We're chatting about Castillo getting his call up. And we're also just going to I'm just going to touch on a topic with some of the fans that I've been interacting with. But let's start it off with Castillo. Well done to Castillo. He got a call up to the Venezuela national team. That is crazy. Not often do you see South American players get call ups playing in Africa or South Africa to like a South American team or stuff like that. That is, I don't recall a time when it happened. I'm sure it might have happened, but I don't remember in my time if that actually happened. So it's crazy to think that Castillo has been doing so well that Venezuela is like, you know what? Bring that boy from South Africa. He's good enough. He's good enough, even though we don't trust the league, but he's good enough. So well done to Castillo. You are pushing us. And one thing I like, if a player gets a call up, this is an important part, guys. Very important. If a player gets called up to a South American national team and ends up doing well for Venezuela in the qualifiers against Chile and Brazil, what does that do? It means that other South American players and agents in South America will want their players to come to South Africa, and more specifically Kaizer Chiefs, which means that the pool of actual good players starts to increase, meaning that we're going to start seeing agents come with more serious, strong firepower, talent to come and give them to South Africa, because they'll say this is another way for these players to earn a good living and find their way to Europe. So the Castillo thing is a very good thing. So well done, Castillo. Well done, Chiefs, for signing Castillo. Something the management did well that we all praise. Now, they go from me praising them to me saying what is wrong with management. And Njabulo Blom gave some information on what happened. It's information we knew, but now that it's information that came out of Njabulo Blom's actual mouth, it's even sadder to know that this thing happened. So Njabulo Blom reveals yesterday in the press for Bafana that they asked him, they're like, so how did the move to go to St. Louis in the MLS United States happen? And then he was like, it's simple. At the time, in November or whatever, before November, I was trying to get a deal from Kaizer Chiefs to renew my contract, etc., etc. And basically what Blom said is that he was not happy with what Chiefs did, and Chiefs, he just said it was bad. Whatever was happening between him and Chiefs, it was bad. They weren't, and what we already know is that Njabulo Blom at the time was said to be one of our best players, and he was earning around, let's say, 80k-ish, somewhere there. He was, because you know Chiefs, that's how they treat their development players. Their development players always earn the worst money in the Chiefs, because Chiefs believes that if you're development, we made your career, so we don't owe you that money. That is Chiefs' stance. I don't know why, but yeah, especially if it's a good player. And I say this because one thing you will notice with Barcelona, even if the player is a young player, etc., if Barcelona identifies that this player is good, they don't wait till the contract ends. For example, Gavi, Pedri, and now Yamal. Before they signed for Barcelona, they had, and even Ansu Fati, when they were playing for Barcelona, they had a contract which was for very little money. But when Barcelona realized, yo, these guys are really good, etc., etc., and these guys, when I say they already had a contract, they already had like a 5-year contract with Barcelona, etc., etc. But when Barcelona realized that, yo, this guy is like really, really good, like we can make good money off these guys, what they do is that they don't wait for the 5-year contract to end. When they realize that you are actually as good as they always believed you are, they give you a revised contract. Meaning, they say scrap the old contract, here's a new contract with better money, with a bigger clause, etc. When I say this, I'm like, so other teams don't just take you for a small amount of money. And in saying this, I'm like, oh, Yamal recently signed a new Barcelona contract. And now that he signed a new Barcelona contract, Barcelona put a $1 billion dollar or euros price tag on his release clause. So if a team comes with 1 billion to sign him, they can get him. But without 1 billion, you can't force Barcelona to sell him to you. But yeah, that's why I'm saying Njabulo Blom, same situation. He went there. From reports, it was saying Njabulo Blom wanted about 300k or 350k, somewhere around there. And I think it was around 300k, if I'm not mistaken. But those were the rumors. It wasn't like sure. And then Chiefs was like, never. Us give you 300k, we are shiny. We will give you 150 or at most 200. And Njabulo Blom was not happy because he was like, he is doing so well for the team. He is getting called up into the national team, etc. But he's not even close to the amount of money that the likes of Keegan Dolly, etc., even Abo Caleb were earning better money than Blom, and they were useless. So Blom, it made sense. It was even got to a point where even SuperSport were talking about even giving him something that is close to that amount. Because SuperSport is smart. They'll take Blom, make Blom the best defensive midfielder in the country and sell him to Sundowns. It's finished and clear. That's how SuperSport works. But yeah, Cheese basically didn't want to give Blom the money, which we all knew. But Blom confirmed Kuti, Cheese was doing him wrong. So that's why when the other deal came, he took it with both hands and took the challenge. Because right now it's reported that Njabulo Blom is making over 500k a month at his new club in the United States, which is a very big difference, guys. If you guys don't think going from earning 80k or somewhere there at Kaizer Chiefs to earning 500k in America is not a big jump, then maybe us understand the value of money, guys. Maybe we don't understand. So I get it. Another thing I want to add, and this is to my loving and adoring fans or the channel fans and Amakhosi fans. Guys, on this channel, we're going to debate each other. On this channel, no one is ever right. No one is ever wrong. We share opinions. But in saying that, I wanna give you a disclaimer, once and for all, because some of you come here and you guys think that I'm a journalist. I am not a journalist. I don't work for Unplayable. I don't work for Far Post. I don't work for anything. So in saying that, when I get a topic, I bring it to you guys with my opinion on the topic. So when I'm giving you opinions, for example, someone was recently fighting me on the Luke Fleurs thing and saying I must shut up on the Luke Fleurs thing. And I want to give you context. I told the guy, I was like, what I was saying is that Chiefs has been assessing Luke Fleurs for a number of weeks, and they even wanted Luke Fleurs before now. Chiefs was willing to pay SuperSport money before now. Like, Chiefs was willing to go and buy Luke Fleurs from SuperSport, and now that Luke Fleurs has been let go by SuperSport, he's at Chiefs for Mahala. So my question was, Guti, why is Chiefs having a long assessment with the guy? It doesn't make sense. It makes me feel Guti, something is wrong, especially if it's a player you guys actually wanted and you're going to be forced to pay money for. So now what changed? Because now he's training with them, etc. And I said, if someone is training with you for a long time and is in actual full training, so don't let people lie to you, Luke Fleurs is in actual full training. And if someone is training for so long on a trial with the team, it means something must be wrong. And people are saying, he's not fit. But I'm like, but he's playing. He's playing in practice matches with the team. He's actually part of full training. So his injury, he may have had an injury at SuperSport, but at Chiefs, he's actually playing in full training. If you have an injury, you won't be playing in full training, practice matches, drills with teams, one-on-ones, and etc., etc. So he's actually fit. So my point was this, Why would the guy be training if it's a player number one? Chiefs wanted from long time ago. So they've always wanted to buy him. And then now he's here for free. Now they are assessing him. So what is the issue? Is it the issue, Guti? Is it money that he wants from the team? Is it that now they are doubting whatever he's doing? What is the issue? And yeah, so that was my question. And my opinion was like, it's very weird for a player to be taking this long to be signed by a team. Either you like him or you don't like him. Finish and clear. So some people, I feel like, on this channel, you guys think that we are journalists. I'm not a journalist. I get stories from Far Post and Playable, etc., and I give my perspective on these stories, etc. Some of these stories I've always put disclaimers with it. That's where I found the story. I cannot say it's true. I cannot say it's false. But I am just going to comment on what is there. And yeah, so that's what I wanted to add, guys. Let's have fun. Let's talk. But let us not put words in people's mouths, guys. Let's have a fair discussion, fair debate, fair opinions. No one is ever right. No one is ever wrong. We're just here to enjoy ourselves and have proper discussion. Not discussions where people are fighting. You say, "I shut up when I went pantla." Oh, man, just saying them pantla all of the kin Sunday. Yeah, like and subscribe, guys. One last thing, Amakhosi Network, I forgot to even mention this. The Black Label Cup is back in full swing. It's better than even the last season one, because at least all teams will be playing each other. So now it feels like a real cup. So yeah, Chiefs will be playing. Hey, who? Amazulu. Chiefs will be playing Amazulu. Yes, we cannot get beaten by Amazulu. No, guys, no. We will beat Amazulu. But with Ntseki, we never know. Black Label, as Dagwin.